Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can review all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
How you doing, man? You doing all right today? All right, where you see yourself on this sign?
Jesus Christ.
You said you are Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right, come look at this sign right here, man. Where you see yourself at? On this side, this is what God called us. On this side, this is what God called there in slavery. So where you see yourself at? But which one? Which one? Are you considered as an African American, or West Indies, or Haitian? What are you considered as today? You an Indian? Okay. So you from the tribe of Gad. You from the tribe of Gad. Do you understand what happened to the Native Americans? What happened to them when the conquistadors, when the white man came to this side of the world? What happened to them? They got killed. They got killed. Give me that in Psalm chapter 50, right? Because guess what? Guess what we just celebrated? Thanksgiving. You celebrate Thanksgiving? You was at your stepmama's house for Thanksgiving, right? But guess what? That's about the destruction of your ancestors. So you celebrate things that the white man said it's okay, but it's actually about the killing of your parents. Read what you got.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
55:21. It's about the smooth words and war was in their heart. You know what I want?
Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
It said the words on his mouth were smoother than butter, my sister. My sister right here. Come look. Right? So you say you full-blown Cherokee, right? Full-blood Cherokee, right? So this are the so-called Cherokees back then, which are actually the Gadites and the Reubenites. These are our brothers and sisters. But guess what? Who is this right here? What are they doing to your brother and sister right here? Do them any kind of way. They stole from them. They stole their wives. They sold them. But guess what? Guess what he said? Read again.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
He said the words of the white man's mouth were smoother than butter. Okay, guess what? When they came over here, guess what they came with? The cross. They came with a cross. Talking about they got all love. They wanted to make agreements with the Native American. Guess what they did? Once the Native Americans let their guard down, they killed them. Right. They killed them. They said, guess what? They were pushing this man on us. Who was that? That's Jesus Christ. Bring it out. Are you absolutely sure? You sure? Yeah. Let me give a revelation real fast. Revelation. Because guess what, my sister? It's okay. It's okay that you said that because we understand as a people, we've been lied to. Right. But watch this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So we're going into the revealing of Jesus Christ, right? Now, my sister, keep reading the verse 1.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants.
To show unto his servants. His servants are the children of Israel. But my sister, right? They always tell us that Jesus Christ has no color. Nobody's seen Jesus, right? That's what they tell us. But when we look on TV, how you just said it right, you said it so confidently that this is Jesus Christ. We believe the white man that when he gave us his image, that this is Christ, right? But let's figure out what the Bible says about that. Read what you got.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he said Jesus Christ, his hair, the hair on his face and his head were white and woolly. My sister, what's your name? Who? Teresa. Did this man got white woolly hair? Pick it up. Think about it. Look him. Look. What color is his hair? It's brown. It's brown and it's stringy. Right. So it's not white and woolly. Right. Now, when you look over here, this man he got white woolly hair. That's a better biblical description of Christ. Like, touch your hair. That's wool right there. We are the ones with woolly hair. We the one that look just like Jesus Christ. Read that part again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Hey, big bro, what I'm going over with our sister right here, big bro. How you doing, sir? What I'm going over with our sister right here, right? The color of Christ. What color is Christ?
Black, man.
You said black?
I say black.
You say black. How can you prove it, though?
It's in a scripture that says something about like woolly hair.
Okay. You correct. But why they give us this?
That's self-explanatory. I think we know what time it is with that.
Can you think about it? They always tell us that way. Jesus Christ had no color. Nobody seen Christ. But they nailed him to the cross, and then they gave us a white man. But we don't stand up against that image. But right now, we actually reading about the biblical description of Jesus Christ. Like you say, it's in the scripture. So watch this, my brother.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who got woolly hair today? You smiling because you already know what's up.
Pick it up. Yeah, you're right.
Who got woolly hair?
Right, me.
We do. We do. But they gave us that white man with brown stringy hair like a dog. You see that? Watch this.
As white as snow.
Now, you see our sister right here? You can tell she's older in age, but that doesn't mean that's not a bad thing. And then when it's her turn fully gray, it looks white. You see how her edges look white? So he's saying what? Christ had white woolly hair. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
What happened to you whenever you're drinking? You don't drink. What about when you wake up in the morning? What color your eyes be? They be red. Our eyes be red. All they're doing is saying he fulfilled that prophecy. What? Christ drank wine in moderation. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now he said his feet like fine brass. What color is brass? It's brown. It's brown. My sister, pay attention. He said Christ's feet are brown. Watch this though.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So you take that brown and you burn it, what color you gonna get? Black. Jesus Christ looked just like my brother right there.
That's right.
But they told her he's a white man. Hey, big bro, let me show you something real fast, bro. Let me show you something real fast.
I'm subscribed to y'all already, bro.
Nah, I ain't trying to get you subscribed. Look at this sign real fast. Come on to the front.
I'm right here.
Which one?
Tribe of Judah, bro.
Tribe of Judah.
Last time, bro, I said it for 2 hours with you, bro. I'm trying to give my kids some meat, bro.
I understand that, right? But guess what? Who else came from the tribe of Judah? And let me get Matthew 4:4. Get out there.
If I had him in my kid too, bro, I'm fine.
Who else came from the tribe of Judah?
See, I gotta start studying. I know I saw.
But guess what? Who you should surround yourself around? You should, because guess what? If you don't know what the Bible actually said, can you apply what God is telling you? You can't, right? Well, hold it. Let me get Sirach 37:12 real fast. You my brother, and I got love for you. That's what I say. When I see you, I see Jesus Christ. You look just like him. But they told us that what? We African American, we niggas. Our sisters ain't nothing more but thoughts. That's why we mistreat them and abuse our sisters. But watch this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
So the Bible is telling you be continually with somebody. What does that mean? Stay around them. Stay around them, because guess what? Your brother can see like, hey, bro, no, you can't do that. Why? Because God said right here in this book, in this chapter, in this verse, right? But watch this.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord.
Who do you know right now keeping God's commandments? Not too many. So you're in the danger zone.
Right.
You got to understand that. Because guess what? What Christ wants you to do? Keep his commandments. Or what? If you don't keep them, what's going to happen? You're going to suffer. The curses, right? You said right now, you're trying to get your family food. I understand that because we got to struggle just to get by. But let me show you something. Matthew 4:4. Matthew 4:4. Because this is the best we're going to ever get. The best food we need. Right. It's going to help us suffice as a people. And then guess what? We can do a better job of taking care of our families. But watch this.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
So Christ was telling the devil, and he said, get off my back. It's written, man don't live by bread alone. We don't live by just food. Watch this.
But by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
And that's the Bible. Right. If we don't apply this Bible, guess what? We like walking zombies. Right. Cause what's your nationality? You said Native American and African, right? What was your father? African. So you still count yourself African? Yeah, you are. Let me get Joel 3:3 real fast. Joel chapter 3 and verse 3. Because look, they always told us, right? Africans sold Africans into slavery, right? Am I mistaken? Or that's what we learned, right? Watch this.
The book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people.
When they say they had cast lots for our people, that mean what? When they have a black person on an auction block and like nigga sold to Master Johnson in Mississippi. Watch this. You correct. They bid on us.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
Right. Imagine that you got a 6'8", 380-pound brother and he's swole. He's strong, but he's in the field picking cotton. So guess what they did with that brother? Not that, but something else. Just like we do with dogs. They breed him, right? So they were breeding our brother like that, so he made him a harlot. Watch this.
And sold a girl for wine.
It's saying, and sold a girl for wine. Imagine like y'all two back in the day. Y'all were married back on the cotton field. What would stop the white man to come sleeping with your wife? Nothing. Right. You couldn't do nothing. And if you stood up, what happened to you? He'll kill you. But guess what? They raped our sisters. They raped our mothers, our daughters. They sold them off. Right. That's what they're having fun with our sisters. Watch this.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Now that Tyre and Zidon are two African nations. Right. Two African nations. Like I just want to let y'all know, my sister, you're not African. You're not African American.
That's right.
God is saying y'all are the Israelites. Right. Y'all are the chosen people of the Bible.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.